tired poodle.
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us? Hey, Alvin, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not... Talking about her...
Right, here goes! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! This one's gonna be tough! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! 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 Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Dragon Swarm! It's on! Burn in hell! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! I'll take you all on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! It's on! Try harder! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon! Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! I'm nearly done for. This one's all mine! Double Demon Fang! Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon Swarm! Dragon! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Ignite! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
We've reached our destination.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Demon Fang!
Annihilation! Energy! Mega Ray!
Storm! It's showtime!
Annihilation!
I can carve through armor!
Mega Ray! Ghost again! Annihilation!
Do it! Demon Fang!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
Not today!
Rage Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Right! Energy! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
We should think about eating soon.
really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
You finally made it.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away. What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alvin always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge, nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys?
I will break down this wall!
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Xion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Xion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Xion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Xion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Xion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
This is a true masterpiece. No...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey,
What is it?
do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Dinner! Yes! Yes, of course! Dinner! Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah, so much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
In an instant! Impact Clock! It's on!
Carve through
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
the enemy will.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
Double Demon Fang! Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Go, Helene! This one's got your name on it!
To action.
Radiant Blast! Here! Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
Come forward! Helix of Fury!
Do it! Come on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Let the marksman handle this!
Take this!
Do it!
Away!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Dragon
Shouldn't have
Swarm!
messed with me.
This one's mine! This is it!
Double Demon Fang!
I can handle it!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lightning!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Into the fray!
Burn in hell!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Attack time!
Double Demon Fang!
Deny! Eat this! I'm just getting started!
Now
All
you
good
lose!
things. I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plate.
Yes, ma'am.
Double
Take this!
Far beyond the darkest sky! I never miss!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning! Deathfall!
Dragon Swarm!
Here!
Watch
This
this!
one's all mine!
Can't get out of this! Oh,
Double
now
Demon
you're
Fang! Not today!
Eat this! Talon
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Eat this! Already on!
Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Go away!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon
I
Fang!
can carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me! Talon
Double Demon Fang!
No further!
Dragon Swarm! It's on! Double Demon Strike! Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell! Double Demon Fang!
These fists have got your name on them!
Dragon Swarm! Okay, here I go! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Go, Helene! This one's got your name on it!
To action.
flown with the wind to get here faster.
I get... This is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
bad feeling about this.
Shattering the pieces! Dragon Form! Armor won't
This is
save
gonna
you!
need all of us together!
First strike!
Amazing.
Aim for the weak spot!
Here, not on my watch!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Try harder!
Things come to an end.
Dragon Form! Okay, here I go!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I fear.
Nope, that is silly.
Eat this! Dragon Form! Shattering the pieces!
Take this.
There you go! Don't let out!
Double Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you.
Dragon Form!
I'm out of it! I'm all stuffed up! I can handle it!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Deny! Double Demon!
Annihilation! In here!
Dragon Form! I'm on it! Double Demon Fang!
More for the stockpile!
I'm on a roll now.
Prepare to be sealed!
Also, these fists have got your name on them.
Mega Ray!
Talon Storm.
Annihilation!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Demon Fang!
I'm all
Pieces. Attack us.
Mega Ray! Dance in the wind!
Take this.
Air
Dragon Form!
Light Astral Energy!
Eat this.
Dragon Form!
That's the spot.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Dragon Form!
Will this help?
Double Demon Fang! I'm on it! Dragon Form!
I never miss!
Now, this is blue.
Here! Don't mind if I do!
Oh, now anything in order.
Dragon Form!
Target sky!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Form!
Healing circle!
Now you see what I can do.
Double Demon Fang!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got
Can't
enough
get
on
out
our
of
plate.
this. Yes, ma'am.
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. We can really make weapons with this? What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renasalma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, Our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Right, here goes! Dragon Form!
I'm surrounded!
Double Demon
In here!
Dragon Form!
Will this help?
Be careful, everyone! This point isn't normal! Double Demon
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you and truly!
Dragon Form! Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
The flame inside me yearns to be let astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Talon Hurricane!
Now we're not!
Dragon Form!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Dragon Form!
Already on!
Double Demon Fang!
Armor won't... Watch this!
Dragon Form! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin, very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Double Demon!
Can't get out of this! Dragon Form!
Our next
Okay,
come and do
here
it!
I go!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Into the shadows!
Dragon Form!
Talon Hurricane!
Double Demon Fang! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Spirit flame!
Double Demon
I
Fang!
never miss! I can handle all disasters made one!
Dragon Form!
Spirit flame! I do!
Watch
Now!
Demon Fang!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Dragon
Raging
Form!
cascade!
I'm on it! Double Demon Fang!
I never miss! Do it! Seal! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Hey, Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! I've got a really bad feeling about this!
Now we're never!
Radiant here!
You picked the wrong fight!
It's a duel of the arts!
What is this?
Hey,
You
you okay?
I can still do this! Double Demon
Armor
Fang!
won't save you! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Double Demon Fang!
Can't get out
Leave
of
the
this!
enemy's arts to me! One more!
You can play here!
Do it!
The flame inside me yearns
Do it!
to be let free! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Terrible seal! The flashing part's their weak point!
Armor won't save you!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the sky,
No
it's
further.
mine!
I'm on Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! This one's mine!
I'm on
Sleep now!
These fists have got your
Here's a
name on
healing
them!
art!
Talon
Hurricane!
Dragon Swarm!
Photon
Double
Mega
Demon
Ray!
Fang! I'm on it!
Let's go! Dance in the wind! Here's a healing art!
Now I'm in the groove! This one's all mine! Double Demon Fang! Burn! This one's for you, Dad! There's to be steel! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Take this!
Healing circle! Far enough! Alright! Down!
Now I see what moves!
Let's go! Radiant
I'll smash you!
Here! In here!
Double Demon Fang!
More for the stockpile!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Try harder!
In here! More for the stockpile! Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm! That freaking does it! Ignite! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! There you go!
That'll bring you down! Get on in there with the others!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art! Lightning arcade!
All good things come to an end. Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Won't sink! Watch this!
Healing circle!
Now
I can handle it in your dreams!
eat this!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Take that! No more playing nice! Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
The heavens must be smiling.
Right,
Here's
here
a
goes!
healing art!
Dragon Freaking does it! Double Demon Fang! Huh? Burn in hell! It can hide itself? Amazing! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Deny!
All fit anything in armor is all mine! Dragon Swarm! Freaking does it! Dragon Swarm!
I'm all stuffed up!
Double Demon Fang! I'm on! Now you see what I can do!
Lightning orb!
Double
Here's a
Demon
healing
Fang!
art!
Dragon
All
Swarm!
right, it's here and now!
In a bind? Double Demon Fang!
In here! This is the lady! What the magic is there? In here!
Talon Hurricane! Watch it! First strike! Talon Hurricane! That freaking does it! Dragon Swarm! Come and get it!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Burn!
Why is he human?
To stop you dying?
Right.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Swarm! I'll finish you here and now!
Here! Radiant for
This
here!
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I really owe you one. Dragon Swarm! I'm on it! Double Demon Fang! I have carved
The enemy
through all
wields
finish
arms
you
too.
here and now!
You'll soon see about that!
Double Demon Fang! Eat this!
Lightning orb! Up and at
Can't
it!
get
Let's
out
go!
of this!
Raging technique!
Oh! Now I'm real mad! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Talon Hurricane!
Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb!
Eat this!
Talon Hurricane! This one's mine! Damn it! Out of it!
Try harder! My turn!
Don't get in my way!
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle! What would I do? Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
We won.
Gotta break
Here's
through!
a healing art! First aid!
I'm like a Dragon
How far is to next week?
Got fire!
I've got this! Dragon Lightning!
All yours!
I never miss!
Armor won't save you!
Not on my watch!
In a bind,
Lightning! Do it!
I'll stop your movement.
and I'll stop your life!
Talent Storm! Mega Ray! Dance in the wind! Seal! I'll be aiming here!
Dragon Swarm!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's for you, Dad!
Burn in
Dance in
hell!
the wind! Sleep now!
Double Demon Fang!
Denied!
This'll come in
Dragon
handy!
Swarm Strike! Double Demon Fang!
More where that came from! Searing Flame!
Do you require a hand?
Here!
Come and get it! Big blast!
Meteor Storm!
Dragon
Dance
Swarm!
in the wind! Mega
Double
Wheel!
Demon Fang!
Get out there with the others!
Dragon Shock!
That'll bring you down!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame!
Double Demon
Magic
Fang!
is
Now
here!
you see what I can
Dragon
do!
Swarm!
Here! Do it! Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sleep
Double Demon Fang!
I'm on a roll now!
You picked the wrong fight!
Does it?
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Fists have got your name on them!
More where that came from!
I'm on
Circle Dreams!
Dragon Swarm!
Back in the fray! Doctor order!
I can handle it!
Lightning Orb!
In a bind,
Light and dance in the wind! Air thrust!
this help?
Photon!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
A nice Flames will roar! Reloading!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine! The enemy is going all out! Let's get you
Double
out of the
Demon
way!
Fang!
Will this help?
Shiny
Now I'm
Super
in the
Ball!
Dragon Swarm! Ignite!
Healing Storm! Air
Dragon
thrust!
Swarm!
Light Astral Magic
Demon Fang!
Air thrust! Light Astral Energy!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Here! I'm out of arrows!
Dragon Swarm!
Heal
Double Demon Fang!
Armor won't save! I'll finish you
Dragon
here and
Swarm!
now!
Double Demon Fang!
You require a hand.
Sleep now! I'll heal you all!
In a bind,
Dragon Swarm!
Here's the healing hurricane! First aid! Back into the fray! In the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
that's enough!
Double Demon Fang!
Hold on to your
Dragon
heart!
Swarm!
Here I come!
Double Demon Fang!
In the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
That freaking does it!
Oh, I'll heal you all!
Dragon
Rain
Swarm!
down and purify our dreams! Healing circle!
Eat this!
This has got your name on them!
Of purity!
Dragon Swarm!
Reload!
Hurricane!
Searing flame! Lightning Orb!
In a bind,
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Double Demon Fang!
now you see what I can do!
Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm on it!
Dragon Swarm!
Denied!
In here!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Healing circle!
Demon
Thanks
Fang!
for the healing. One more, okay? Yeah, you too. I'm on hurricane!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
I'm on it! Dragon Swarm!
Anything in order is all mine!
Water Astral Energy!
Strike! Double Demon Fang!
Smash you!
I may have bit off more than I
Dragon
could chew.
Swarm!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Confiscated! Into the shadows!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Supernova! Mega
Prepare
Ray!
to be
Astral
sealed.
Boost in the wind!
Take this!
Will this help you? Do it! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
I've never seen so many bullseyes.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I won't forgive you.
That freaking does it!
Into the fray!
Double Demon Fang!
Is it in the sky? Careful! That's some kind of camouflage!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Searing flame! Reload!
Dragon swarm!
Let me help.
First strike! Double
Watch
demon
it.
fang! Watch it! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon swarm! It's time!
Supernova! I'm out of ammo!
Armor won't save you! Demon fang!
That'll bring you down! In here!
Dragon
Let's
swarm!
tear 'em up!
Now take this! Double demon fang!
Dance in the wind! Field! Healing circle! I'll be saving this one! I'm all stocked up!
First
Now,
strike! Dragon swarm! That freaking does it!
here's the
Double
healing
demon
circle.
fang!
First aid!
That's
I'm ready to go!
Dragon swarm! Burn it out! Storm! Dragon swarm!
Dance in the
Now
wind!
demon fang!
Air healing circle! What would I do? Magic is
Dragon swarm!
I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my art do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Try harder! My turn!
Annihilation!
Dragon swarm!
Annihilation!
Double demon fang! Try harder!
Annihilation!
I'm not done!
Beyond the darkest skies, I call upon thee!
Dragon swarm! Armor won't save you!
That'll bring you down. Thanks so much.
In a bind?
Sleep now.
Far enough! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
Shield.
Dragon
I'll
swarm!
be saving this one. Lightning.
Talon hurricane!
Radiant light. Searing flame. Reload. Radiant meteor. I can do this all day.
These fists have got your name on them!
Will this help? Thunder field.
Dragon swarm!
Dance in the wind.
Double demon fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Try harder!
I'm out of ammo. Hey, great
Talon hurricane! Now we're not...
Banana, let's go. I'll heal you all.
Double demon fang!
Now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Everyone still in one piece?
Go no further.
Dragon swarm! First double demon
Healing
fang!
circle.
No further!
What would I do?
I'm not so good with airborne
When did I
targets.
get so popular? Double demon fang!
Meteor
Flying freaks! Not today!
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! I'm on it! Double demon! Denied! Dragon swarm!
What a relief.
Double demon fang! I'm on Dragon swarm!
That'll bring you down.
Double demon fang!
Mom, get toasty.
Bird strike!
Right, next one.
Dragon swarm! Already on it! Double demon fang!
Okay, here I go. Now or never.
Field.
Dragon swarm! Take this!
Get on in there with the others.
Double demon fang!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Photon blast.
Dragon swarm! Double demon fang! Not today!
One more.
Dragon swarm!
Go get him. Go get
Double
him.
demon
Do
fang!
it. Get toasty.
Bird strike!
Hold on to your art. Here I come.
Dragon swarm!
Go. Mega
Double
ray.
demon fang!
See what I can watch this!
Dragon swarm!
Mega ray. Primed and ready. Do it. Get toasty.
Bird strike!
It's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Dragon swarm! I'm on it!
Ready to go. This one's mine. Eat dirt. They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Dragon swarm!
Like extra energy. All right. I'll hit you all
Dragon
time.
swarm! I'm on it! Double demon
Now.
doubling! In an instant! Impact drop!
I'll heal you all.
Dragon swarm!
I'll never miss. Lightning orb.
Double demon fang!
Here I go.
Burn in hell!
Searing flame. Not in your dreams.
Dragon swarm!
All disasters made one. Come
Take
forth.
this.
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Gathering up pieces! Attack time! Double demon fang!
In the wind.
Far enough!
Will this help?
Do it!
Kisara, go for it. Prepare to crumble! Here's a healing art! Strike! Rain down! Purify!
Double demon fang!
Here I go! One more! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
All disasters made one!
Double demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'm on it! Talon Hurricane!
Do it! Healing
Okay, here I go.
Easy.
A breeze!
An easy breeze.
This looks nice and tough.
Wow! You've got to be lucky to find this stuff!
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
Start! Dragon Swarm! Eat this! Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! I can shatter any steel! Double Demon Fang! First strike! Got fire!
I've got this! Now! Reinforcements! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end
Enemies
this
incoming!
battle.
I'm right beside you!
Then we'll take them
This
down!
one's mine! Blah, 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 magic!
Double Demon
We
Fang!
use our healing
Now
art!
see what I can
Do it!
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy! Full throttle! More incoming! Here! Here, let me help!
Double Demon Fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let
Now!
free!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here's the healing art! Leave the enemy's art to me!
No complaints here! Double Demon Fang! First strike! Burn!
There! One more!
I'm on it! Dragon Swarm! No further!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
More?
Dance to the wind!
Eat this!
In here!
Double Demon Fang!
Far enough! This'll come in
Dragon
handy!
Swarm!
Radiant
Double Demon Fang!
Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Dragon Swarm! Already on it! Double Demon Fang!
This'll come in handy! Radiant Here! Now for something intense! I'm all stopped up! Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Anything in armor! More Sucrose?
Keep calm and take them down!
Dragon Swarm!
If you didn't know, we're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said?
Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law!
Me? How come I get
Bring you
singled
down.
out?
Double Demon Fang!
Hold together, just a little longer!
Thanks for the sympathy!
Get it together! We need you informed! Healing in your dreams!
Now if you let me...
Do it! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Magic is hand! Cross
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing raging
Double Demon Fang! More? No further!
Far enough!
I really owe the flame
Do it!
inside
Do
me!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Will this reinforcements?
Dragon Swarm! That's enough! Double Demon Fang!
Supernova! Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
Dragon Swarm!
Naturally!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Here, thrust!
That's enough!
Light
Double Demon
astral
Fang!
energy!
You!
Blah, blah, blah!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
Double Demon Fang! Burn!
Now! Annihilate! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Far beyond
More?
the dark sky!
Dragon Swarm!
Helen
Double Demon Fang!
Watch this! Lightning! Steel!
Do it!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind!
Dragon!
In here! Radiant!
Double Demon Fang!
Saving this one!
Take this!
Searing flame! Back into the fray!
Dragon
Hold on
Swarm!
here.
Right! Do it!
Doubling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Field!
I'm on it! Dragon
Here!
Swarm!
This one's
for you, Dad! Double Demon Fang!
I never miss!
I'm on it!
I don't mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
All disasters made ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Heroes of Fury!
Double Demon Fang!
There's always room for improvement.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dragon Swarm! These fists have got your name on them! That's Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Burn! Double Demon Fang! I'll smash you! Dragon Swarm! That's enough! Double Demon
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Back into the lightning!
Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm real mad.
First strike!
More with
Double
Elliot
Demon
Force.
Fang!
In here. First aid.
Talon Hurricane!
Can't get out of
Let's
this!
get you all touched away.
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame.
Double hit
Let's go.
bomb.
Reload.
I'm on
Here, let me help.
Watch this! Burn!
I really owe you
Double
one.
Demon Fang!
Confiscated. Water Astral Energy.
Dragon Swarm!
There you go. Don't let out.
Double Demon Fang!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Now I'm in the groove! Double Demon Fang!
Let me help.
Armor won't save you! Prepare to be seen! Talon Hurricane!
More for the stockpile.
Dragon Swarm!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Water
Double
Astral
Demon
Energy.
Fang!
Talon Storm!
This one's all
Healing
mine!
circle. Thanks so much! Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
here I
too.
go. Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Blah, blah, blah. Healing circle.
Burn in hell!
I need to pull myself together.
Dragon Swarm! No further!
Lightning Orb! Here's a healing arc.
got your name on him! Double Demon Fang!
Magic is in! In here!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Double Demon Fang! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing
Dragon
arc!
Swarm in the groove!
Raging
Double Demon
Cascade.
Fang! Armor won't save you! Do it!
Magic is Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Mega Ray!
This one's for you, Dad! Flame inside me! Yours to be let free! Dragon Swarm! Not today! I'll finish you here and now! Prepare to be seen!
Don't mind if I do! Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Weak now.
Now you're talking! Double Demon! Take this!
I'll be saving healing!
Dragon Swarm! What a relief! Come and get it!
Nail Soup!
What a relief! Watch it! Dragon Swarm! I'm on it!
Here!
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the Mega Ray! Dance in the wind! Searing
Dragon
Steel!
Swarm! Eat this! Come and
Get
take
it
this!
together! More with
This time!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Double Demon
Here,
Fang!
now
I'm in the groove!
Let's get you all touched Here's a healing arc!
Eat this!
First aid!
That's enough!
Annihilate!
This one's for you,
Take
Dad! Dragon Swarm!
Let's go! Each
Double
turn!
Demon Fang!
Save you!
Dragon Swarm!
The enemy is going all out!
That'll bring you down! Watch this! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilate!
Double Demon Fang! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Away!
Water Astral Energy! Here, let me help
Dragon
you.
Swarm! Come to an end!
Radiant Pierce!
Dragon Swarm! Hurricane!
Radiant
Double
Pierce!
Demon Fang!
Confiscated! Here, let me help.
this!
The first aid!
I really owe you one!
Astral
Dragon
Energy!
Swarm!
Radiant Hurricane!
Double Demon Fang!
Shining Supernova!
Far enough!
Raging Cascade! Feel!
Shattering Now I can let loose! Attack time!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
This will be a delicious
Take this.
piece of cake!
Dragon Swarm!
In here! Healing
Double
circle!
Demon Fang!
More for the stockpile!
Eat dirt!
I'm sorry to be a dog.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Aim for the weak spot! Hurricane!
Blah, blah, blah. In here!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this! I can't hold on much longer!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Thunder Peel! Let me help!
Dragon Swarm!
Amazing.
Double Demon Fang! Eat this! Dragon Swarm! No further!
Blah, blah,
Try
blah.
harder!
Magic! In here! Outstanding form! Let's get this one's mine! Raging
Armor
Cascade!
won't save you! Dragon
Healing
Swarm!
circle! Now for something special!
Double Demon Fang! Here and now!
That'll bring you down! Thanks so much! Ready to go!
Hurricane!
Not on my watch!
An Astral Arts?
That's my cue.
Take this! Shut him down!
Go down, raging cascade. In here.
I'm on it. In a vine.
I'm on it. More with steering fire. Feel.
Double demon fang!
I'm out of ammo.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
Dragon Swarm!
Ready and ready.
Now you see what I can do.
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause violent destruction. First aid! Lightning orb! Here I go! Go! Mega ray! Stars of light! Rain down and purify all! Searing flame! Reload! Take meteor storm! Magic is
Dragon Swarm!
in here! I'm also
Prepare to be sealed!
All disasters made one!
Double demon fang! Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going? Maelstrom! I can do this all day!
Can't get out of this! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Burn!
Reload! Confiscated! Radiant Sun! Radiant Hyperion! Dance in the wind! In here! I'll be shading lightning! Downfall! Damn it! Out of ammo! It's showtime!
Dragon
Here's the
Swarm!
meteor! Dance in the wind!
Carve through armor.
Air thrust!
Need to pull.
Watch and
Denied.
Dance in the wind! Air
One more.
Here, let me help! Oh, spark first aid! Rain
Dragon Swarm!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
No
Here's a
choice!
healing art! First aid! Lightning orb!
I'm surrounded.
Searing
Double
flame!
demon fang!
Reload!
Airborne beast.
Double
My
demon fang! First strike!
Talent healing circle!
Blind freak.
Here I go!
They took me.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner
See what
said
happened
than
there?
done.
You crossed me.
Dragon
Shouldn't have
Swarm!
done that.
Let me help.
You picked the wrong fight!
First
Dragon
aid!
Swarm!
Meteor storm!
Double
Cloud
demon
I'm
fang!
ready.
No further.
Dragon
Now,
Swarm!
radiant astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done! Eat this! Annihilation! Burn to the front! Nothing gets by me! I call upon
Dragon
thee!
Swarm!
Searing
Double
flame!
demon fang!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Do it! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! First strike! Here!
Talon hurricane.
Double demon fang!
Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! if I do say so myself.
Far more than the power I can conjure alone. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
The flame inside is yours to be let free! Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Here!
Double Demon Fang!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Astral energy! Full throttle! Leave the enemy's arms to me! Naturally!
The earth throbs in pain.
In a bind?
Air thrust!
Dragon
Swarm!
Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant love! Here!
Double Demon
I
Fang!
never miss! Photon flash!
Dragon
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Talent Storm! Rain down and purify it! Do it!
Now I'm in!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Back into the floor! Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry.
Gotta break through! Dragon
You require a hand.
All disasters may hold on to your art!
Burn it!
Hurricane! Mega Ray! I can handle it! The flashing part's their weak point! Mega Ray!
First strike! Now you see what I can do! Now
There you go!
Dragon
Don't let it heal you all! Not on my watch!
I'm on it! Double Demon Fang!
Howling Hurricane! Healing Circle!
Can't get out of this!
Need to pull myself together.
Far enough! There you go! I feel like me!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Try harder! The flame inside me! You're to be let free!
Finish! Let's do it!
Double Demon Fang!
Photon, you get the gist.
Dragon Swarm! Ignite! Anything in armor is all mine! Double Demon Fang!
Let the marksman handle
Now I'm real mad!
Blah, blah, blah.
I'll smash you! Dragon
In here!
Swarm!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Sword!
Can't get out of this!
Here!
Talon Hurricane! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Back into the fray!
Eat this! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! I'm on it! Talon Storm! Blow away! Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo!
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Burn! Big Flash! Thanks!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Let's tear 'em up! I can carve through on a roll now!
Lightning! Don't mind if I do!
Double Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Out of our way!
Dragon Force! That's freaking done! Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Ignite!
Flying freeze! What if they just sit still? If
Shia,
it's in the sky,
can you take
it's
care of them?
mine. No sooner said than done.
Dragon Swarm! That's enough!
Will this help? Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll heal you all. Water astral energy! Healing circle!
Shouldn't have messed with me! I'm on it! Take this!
Lightning
That's
orb!
enough! Talon Sword! Double Demon Fang!
Searing
No
blade!
further! Shattering of pieces!
Here's a healer! Do it! Rain down!
Now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Talon Hurricane!
Here! Get on lightning!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Let the marksman handle it!
Lightning Hurricane! I'll smash you!
Reload! There you go!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
You picked the wrong... Do you require a hand?
Healing
Double Demon Fang!
This is handy! Where are you going?
That's enough!
Chinese supernova confiscated!
Thanks.
Let's tear him up! Dragon Swarm!
Rain down and
Come and get it!
Can't get out of this!
Mega ray!
Talon Storm!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Try harder! My turn!
Meteor storm!
No
Now
escape!
something special! Blah blah blah! Massive!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation! You get dead!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! It's weakened!
This ends now! Talon Storm!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll finish you here and now!
Fang!
Now you see what I can do!
Mega ray!
You require a hand.
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm! Talon Hurricane!
In
a bind? What?
Here, I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm! Storm!
In here!
Double Demon!
Healing
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning
Double
orb
Demon!
raging
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be better.
I'll finish you here and now! Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Here
Go!
goes!
Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me help!
Double Demon Fang!
What would I do without
Prepare
you?
to be
Raging
sealed!
cascade!
Dragon Swarm! Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I can handle it!
Ignite!
Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Never miss! Raging
Dragon Swarm!
This
armor won't save! I'm just getting started! Dragon Swarm! Talon Storm!
Sleep
Double
healing
Demon
circle!
Fang!
I'll be saving this one! Into the fray! Chinese
Dragon
supernova!
Swarm!
I'm all stuffed up!
Double Demon Fang!
One at a time! What would I do without you?
In a bind?
Hydration orb! Hit!
This one's all mine! Dragon!
Radiant light astral energy!
Eat
Here's
this!
a healing arc!
I'm just Dragon Swarm!
Chinese
Double Demon
supernova!
Fang!
Raging cascade!
Attack time!
Annihilation field! Radiant light! This will serve as my help! Blah blah blah!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Up and at 'em, let's go!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing arc! I'll bring you up!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Here, let me help!
Freaking does it! Can't get out of
I
this!
owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Now I can let loose! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! The flame inside me yearns
Very
to
well.
be...
Astral energy. Full throttle.
I felt better, that's for sure.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevericht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
to